My name is Kenyatta Blue. I'm here with African Radio Online. Um, I think today's show was very interesting because we had to see that this is a global problem. It's just not an American problem. We had the caller. She called in from Colombia, and another thing that stood out to me about her calling, seeing her videos, that her skin was the same color as mine. And there's a lot of segregation amongst our people where we're divided. But what it really is that we're just all melanated people. People, who have melanin in our skin, which is why, we dance, we sing, we have soul, and that's the problem, that I think. It's like, that's why we're dehumanized and we're put in a different category because they can't understand, you know, how we operate because they can't do the same things. And I think there's a lot of institutionalized racism that's going on around the world that's affecting us. And we just have to continue to be strong and keep fighting. And most importantly, we have to come together. There's a lot of problems in our communities. This is something that's coming up with all the issues, with the police, is that, they keep trying to, turn it back on us and say that, there's a lot of black on black crime and things of that nature. So we have to just come together and do better in our own communities. Like, you know, I hear people, speak about the problems in our community, but they don't speak about what leads to those problems. They don't speak about, the CIA putting drugs in our communities, drugs and guns. They don't speak about that. They just speak about the result of that. So it just looks like it's us. But I just think we have to look a little bit deeper beyond the surface and understand that there's things going on, behind closed doors that are affecting us. As far as the government is concerned, um, I don't feel like they have our interest in mind. So there's really no point in continuing to try to hold them accountable because they don't care anyway. As long as we keep focusing on them, we'll keep going through the same things. It's time for us to come together and fix our own problems because we do have the power to do that. And so we need to focus on that, come together and build together. There was Black Wall Street, in the 1920s, which was destroyed, bombed, because they were prospering. They weren't concerned about who was going to give them anything. They just created, opportunities for themselves. So I feel like that's what we need to focus on. We need to focus on coming together and, creating opportunities for ourselves, building, support Black businesses. And another thing too is to teach the youth because they're misled. They're miseducated on a daily basis. They go to a school and learn history that doesn't include them, in which I feel like growing up leads to other problems, self-esteem and self-worth. You're always being told you're not even a second-class citizen. You're, at the bottom of the totem pole. They put dogs and cats before us. So we need to understand what's really going on and take a stand and come together.
All right. Great.